One of the approaches that we've taken is to set up and sustain, maintain, and evolve ongoing pursuits. So we have ongoing efforts that we're doing. So, like an example that's really tangible is first Wednesday of the month is open mic night. And in our town, to say you're going to do something and then to do it and then do it consistently, and then like months, half a year later, you're still doing that thing, that's like a differentiator here. We're a small rural town, 3,000 people. We do work a lot like almost like we're operating off of island time, if you know what I mean. So consistency is in of itself a major differentiator, at least here. So when we're doing things, especially when we're trying to have them come out in a natural and emergent way, we have to balance this nurturing of the real potential that's there with things like being in integrity and being impeccable with our word. So how do you do that? How do you say like, well, we're doing this thing and we don't really know what it's going to turn into, and then to also say when someone asks you, so when's the next movie night going to be? Like, oh, I don't know. And so there's this balance of like how we nurture something to get it to a point to where we can say, yeah, first Wednesday of the month is open mic night, and I can say that and be in integrity, knowing that we've done everything that we've needed to do to reinforce this process for it to continue. So it's almost as if what we've done is set up these ongoing processes that are on a recurring basis that have enough strength to them, that matter enough to our community for people to actually show up to, that now that we have these ongoing processes, we can start to pull in some of the bioregional learning into the mix. Like we have a partnership with the University of Arizona's environmental department. And so we have once a month, we have the professor and some of her team come to Leo's, and they lead youth through a science activity. Like on Friday, it was getting some of your local water from whatever source you want, and then doing an arsenic test on it. And then let's learn how to conduct the experiment. And that's what we did. It's like, is that bioregional learning? Is it not? Like and so I think that the idea here is that there's all these relationships that we're building, and the relationships are what's important. So if we have relationships with people who have a lot to say in the community and they show up to Leo's, well, when we want to get into talking about stories of our place and talking about the history, well, the people who have a lot to say, they're already showing up. So you just ask them to come up and tell them to, like, hey, will you share some stories about what happened in Superior when you were a kid, as an example? Or when we have U of A and their team coming, now that we have this ongoing process, once a month they're here, now we can start to say, okay, well, here's the more of the bioregional learning strategy that we think we have in mind. Like, what can we start to do that starts to just move things in that direction in a way where what's in the foreground is Leo's Community Development Center. What's in the background is Bioregional Learning Center. And we can just tack on those bioregional activities with the ongoing processes that we're already developing that are all grounded in things that the people here care about and will show up to and are interested in.